Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another wonderful live of Let's Talk About It. You nice and wonderful, as my boy, my good friend Quest Love in the upper right hand corner of me say, you nice and wonderful heathens out there. How be y'all? How about it?
What's going on, my brother?
Oh man, hey, look here. It's Friday, man. I feel like it's been an eternity since I've been sitting in this seat. And as always, look forward to having these moments where I can get just actually see how you guys are doing, man, and communicate and come together on some devious type stuff.
Mm.
What's going on, Ivan? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Another great Friday because, again, I'm on with the fellas, man. Looking always forward to Friday nights.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Eric V, what's happening? Jonathan Rowe, what's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so I hope you guys out there are ready for this here. I want to test your knowledge, not only just for my guys, me, myself, and the guys on the panel, but I want to test you guys in the chat on what you know about Thundercats. We want to see what lies down in the bowels and the halls of Thundera. As they say, we gonna get into it tonight. I want to see how many Thundercat gurus are out there.
Let's go.
Now, me
Let's
myself,
go.
I've never claimed to be a guru, but I do know my share of Thundercats. Let me do this here. Get that ready. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, my guys are there. What's up, MDC? I'm going through the chat. I hope everybody out there is having a nice and wonderful time. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I know we missed last Friday, but we back today, so welcome to Let's Talk About It. Let's get on our topic. Thundercats. DJ, what it do? What it do? I need to know who
Meow,
out
meow.
there. Who? Hey, from a show of thumbs up or whatever you want to put, any kind of emoji. Let me know if you're a Thundercat guru out there. I need to know who these Thundercat gurus are.
Let's go.
Say Thundercats outtake. I never heard of that one. All right, Maximus said, hey, he'll be there. Hey, man, take your time. Come on in whenever you're ready. Hey, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty to talk about. We're gonna talk about these old Thundercats.
Snurf.
All right, let's go ahead and get into these old Thundercats, fellas. What do y'all know about these Thundercats?
Yo, you got
Hey,
you got some all stars up in there.
Yeah, I was
boy.
gonna say, how you got Garfield and Felix the Cat, Puss in Boots,
You got
Claws.
Gumball in the
Hey,
2000s.
we've been talking about the real Thundercats.
The
Not Tom
toughest
and
cats in
Sylvester.
cartoons. Man's got.
Let's
a
talk about some
Pokemon
real
in there.
Thundercats. What y'all know about this Thundercat? This is a
Nah.
Thundercat of all Thundercats, man.
Tom was gangster, man.
Tom was gangster, bro.
1950 Cool Cat Classic, Chase Away. Shoot, always ahead of the game. Thundercat number 1.
This is a bad dude,
He
bro.
was gangster, man.
Yo, this dude, the thing that he got away with, man, with messing with that dog
Mm.
and always messing with freaking poor little Jerry, bro. You know, my favorite cartoon to this day that I'll watch it a million times, and every time it happens, I will bust out gut laughing, is the one called Hiccup Pup, where my man is trying to keep his son asleep, and every time he wakes him up, he gets the hiccups, and here comes Tom with a freaking shovel and hits him in the head. Yo, that one scene, bro, every time puts me in tears, man.
Hey,
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. One of my favorite cartoons, and there's so many different interpretations that they had of Tom and Jerry. I remember one with the you never saw her face, but it was a black lady, and she had a big old rump roast on her, and she was always Thomas and all
Yeah.
this kind of stuff here. Boy, that was classic. And then my all-time favorite of Tom and Jerry, I think say my all-time favorite, second to yours, Ivan, is when Tom was walking with those chaps on cowboy style.
Oh, when he hit
Hey,
the hat.
and and he hit that cigarette one puff. That's it.
That dude
Hey,
was
and
slick.
blew out Howdy.
Yeah.
Nah, I like when he used to be in the backyard and Butch used to lump him up something off it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yo, man, that dog and him, bro.
And just so we know, Tom was the victim in all this. Jerry was the antagonist, man. He was the one that was starting the stuff all the time, man.
Always
Hey.
messing with that dude, bro.
You're gonna have to explain that one there, Quest, because I used to feel that way. But then every now and then Tom will go and start some more chart too now.
Nah, he was being preemptive, bro.
He was being preempted.
His job was to hold down the household, protect the home. Jerry was freeloading. He would start trouble. He was set. You know how many times that mouse done set this cat up, bro?
And not only that, but he kept blocking them, blocking them, man. When some of the nice kittens be coming, and my man's trying to mac, and here he is trying to make him look stupid.
Yeah.
That one time in the beach, when the two cats were messing around, that was all on him. He started it all.
Yeah, man. He was just trying to live his life, man. Throwing an occasional pinstripe suit. He was doing the best he could in this world, bro.
Hey, Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby.
Best song, bro.
Best song.
The way you got me feeling, making me down.
That's right. And then after he get through singing that song, he starts spitting that sweet game to her.
Yeah, he do.
Ah.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tom has some soul in him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
he did a lot of soul. All right, now let's go to the next. Let's go to the next Thundercat. I want to know, did Tom have more soul than this dude? Well, this is the crew. This is the Alley Cat crew.
Yeah.
Y'all remember these guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, Tom was a superstar, man. These dudes were all right, but Tom was smooth with it.
But these are the ones that Tom would call to get things done, though.
Mm-hmm.
They come in with the top hats kind of halfway down, cigars in their mouth, come in with that little bag of tools, remember?
Right.
My man did work. They were his G's, bro. Hiccup Pup, bro. Still
Yep.
classic.
That's right.
Nah, there was another one, and I gotta remember the
Optimus Prime, what's up?
the one. So my father, right? He had surgery on his arm. He had a hernia because he used to lift a lot when he was younger, and so he had a hernia on his bicep as when he got older. So he had a little quick surgery, and I'll never forget. We had to go get him, bring him home. So I start watching Tom and Jerry. My man had to we had to literally get him out of the living room because he was laughing too hard. He was about to pop a stitch in his arm. That's dangerous, man. When you have surgery, man, you got to rest and you put on Tom and
Yeah.
Jerry. It's almost like
Man.
torture, bro.
Hey, and the cartoon ran forever, bro.
It did.
It was originally it came on for the first time in the 70s, right? And it ran probably into the 90s.
Yeah, it ran a good long time, man. It ran a very long time. And they just don't make cartoons like that no more.
Mm-mm.
All right, next up, who we got?
Uh-oh.
I guess it's gonna think about it. Come on.
I used to watch this show all the time when it was time for bed. Blank screen.
Oh, now I don't want to show up. Where the rest of my screens at? They on there.
Nah, click on the photo symbol.
Hang on, let's see. Uh-oh, hang on.
Right click on it and see if it'll reload it.
Yeah.
No. Well, I think, hang on. I'll probably have to go to that actual page because right now on the shared screen, I don't think it's going to let me do anything like that unless I escape out of it. Let's see about doing that. and doing that. What the heck?
Did it delete all the links or something?
I don't know what the heck happened. It did. It's like it just missed these ones.
Mm.
All right, let me see. Can y'all see one just popped up, did it? So y'all can see that one.
Heathcliff was a dude himself.
Oh man, this is a Canva is so trash.
Mm.
They make me sick. Hang on, let me refresh that.
There
See
you
if
go.
that helps. Hang on, y'all. Canva acting crazy with me. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Top Cat was a cool cat, man.
Yeah, he was.
There we go. Top Cat. Was he as cool as Tom though?
Nah, Tom
Yeah.
still got him, but he was cool. He
Nah,
was a real cool cat.
Tom was like he had to display emotional responses sometimes. Top Cat was just he was too cool for everything. Like it was no getting over on him, no triggering him. He was that dude.
Yeah,
He probably was the first at our age at that time. He probably was the first pimp reference we've ever seen.
That's true. I can wholeheartedly agree because he was that cat that seemed like he would just always. You figure his demeanor fits him just always sitting in the back of a car with his driver with a cigarette in his mouth or a blunt, just waiting on somebody to bring his money.
That and he always was messing with Officer Dibble, bro. He
That's
used
right.
to drive Officer Dibble nuts. And his crew was cool too, bro.
Yeah.
You know, Benny and the fancy dude. What the hell was his name? With the scarf.
Oh, you talking about? The Chattanooga Cats.
Yeah, them dudes, man. These cats were cool because I mean they made everything smooth. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, Benny, Brain, Fancy,
and
Choo
I guess
Choo.
his name was Fancy.
And
Yeah,
Choo-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He used to mess with that officer so much, bro. But his crew was so loyal to him, and they were like, what I loved is each one had a particular character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they had a style, but my man always was like in charge.
So who y'all think got the better crew right now between Top Cat and Tom and Jerry and his crew? Even though you see Top Cat kind of hung out with his crew a little bit more, Tom just get to call them guys for backup like they were the muscle whenever he needed some dirt to be done.
If I had to choose a group to party with, it'll be the Chattanooga Cats. Because you know they get that party jumping.
Oh yeah, they're gonna definitely get it jumping.
This coming from a DJ, bro, so he know.
Mhm.
Nah, these dudes were good. But if you had to choose between them, I mean, well, not them, but like Tom and his crew and Top Cat, it would be Top Cat, bro. That was like that little mafia.
Yeah,
You know what I
it was
mean?
smooth.
It was. It literally was the mafia.
Tom was always just trying to do his thing, and then he would get together with the crew every once in a while.
All right, let's see who's next on this Thundercat list. Oh,
I remember this, but I don't fully remember this.
is this the aristocrat? The aristocats?
Cats, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. This was cute.
It
This
was
more like a
it was
cute-
kind of
cutesy
cute.
joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For was it Disney, right?
I think it was
it Disney
Disney.
made this?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was
think they was,
Disney.
I think they was trying to give us a more subtle blow from Tom and Jerry and Top Cat, since Tom and Jerry's kind of like pimps and hoes and all this kind of stuff here, macking and all this here. They wanted to show us a structured family
Mm.
where the male and female cat was one union, and they have nice little family. Not
Yeah.
all this pimping hoes and stuff.
Yeah, middle class suburbia almost.
Yeah, yeah, that's what that was. Showing that they were sophisticated. Guess they're
The
trying to
story was
bring that
cool.
1970s balance.
But to try to make it more story bound.
Yeah, more story bound, but that didn't last long because we went right back.
Mm.
This now. Now, I will say this: I don't remember this cat.
Nah, because he looked like he got an H problem. Look, he about to nod off right now and drop that cigarette.
I don't remember this Fritz the cat. Do anybody out there remember Fritz the cat? I don't remember this.
I don't remember Fritz.
But apparently he was a thing.
That and the fact that they didn't give two damns about children watching stuff like this. My man, look how many cigarettes my man's already gone through. And my man literally drinking
a bottle of
something called piss.
What's up? He got a bottle of Thunder Piss. And the funny thing about it is when I pulled it up in the chat, I pulled up on 3 different chats. All the chats had him with a cigarette. He was a bad cat, a bad actor on the street.
Yeah, he definitely had
that
an
dude
H
looks
problem.
like he running something. That looks like the guy that you had to sit there and get permission to cross the alley for.
Mm-hmm.
DJ said very adult themes.
Look at this dude here.
Yeah, he gonna fall asleep with that cigarette in his
Look
hand.
like Diddy the cat. That's funny.
DJ said he's on Tubi.
He's on Tubi. I'm about to go and check this cat out, man. Like I said, I've never heard of him.
Never.
But he's on the list though of top iconic cats. Let's see who's next, man. Bam.
That's my dude right there.
He Clipster.
That's my dude right there.
Looking like he should have been on Grease.
There's only one other orange cat that I like better than him, and I'll get into that because I'm pretty sure he on the list.
Oh, he'll pop
but
up.
Yeah, Heathcliff was cool, bro.
Now I'm gonna say this here: all real Heathcliff fans still remember the theme song.
Why you gotta put us on the spot like that?
I know, right?
Who remember
that? I don't remember. You got me.
Heathcliff, no one should terrorize the
neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh, Heathcliff was terrorizing the neighborhood.
My spirit animal, man.
That dude was a beast.
Yeah, man. Heathcliff. Oh, bad boy in town. The only cat that I know that can whoop up on a dog.
Yeah.
Dude was powerful, man.
Hey, he didn't care about it either.
Nah, that leather jacket said it all.
Yeah, we had all the good cartoons when we was kids, man.
Man, it just
There
goes
was no
to show
conservatism now. Back then.
Go ahead, Ivan.
I said there was no conservatism back then. My man was fighting everything, man. Fighting dogs.
Mm-hmm. Man, exactly.
People understood comedy, man.
Yes. They wasn't so sensitive then. We can sit back and watch Heathcliff and understood exactly where Heathcliff was coming from.
Yep. That's right, Awesome Optimus. Those the dudes right there.
Yeah. Garfield, I had a special relationship with, man.
That was my dude. There he is.
There you go.
So,
the lasagna eating man himself.
And that's why I had a special lasagna used to be my favorite food, bro. Like for me as a kid, that was like, I'll take that over everything. So I related to Garfield on that. But I also like Odie.
Odie was just, like a typical dog, bro.
Yeah.
I used to love the fact how this dude just would mess with Odie, and poor Odie, being the dog that he was, would just do everything that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But then he'd feel bad about it and help Odie out. You know what I mean? Even though he got him into it. But I think that's what I was introduced to lasagna too, bro. Like I was like, all right, man, I gotta get me some lasagna.
That was my favorite food, man, because of this dude.
Man, I would say when I first started watching Garfield threw me off because I was always wondering how the heck is he talking and his mouth ain't moving.
I don't know if it's me or did Chris. I heard some interference when you were talking. Feedback.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too when y'all talk.
Hold on, let me go on mute.
Yes, it's still there.
Go ahead and speak.
Check.
No, I think it's. How do I sound?
I hear it when you talk.
Yeah, there's static when it comes out. We can hear you well. It's just that
hang
it
on.
looks like it's
refresh.
reverberating.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
So, Chad, who's your favorite so far from the group? So we got Tom, Heathcliff, Garfield, Alley Cats.
If I had to choose, man. If I had to choose, I would. It's between Garfield and Tom, for me.
They just stuck out more, man. They were more popular because of what they did. Heathcliff was cool.
I don't know where the interference is coming from. I still hear it. Can you guys still hear it with me?
Yeah, it's almost like a reverb. Make sure that it might be you don't have speakers on in the background, right? All your audio's coming through your headphones.
Yeah, everything's coming through the headphones.
What about your gain on your mic? Because sometimes it used to happen when I first got this mic. If I have the gain up too loud.
No, it's turned down.
Okay.
Like when we were talking earlier, I didn't hear it. Then all of a sudden,
Nah, it just started recently.
Yeah.
Try on. No, you can't do that because if you unplug your mic, you ain't gonna be able to reconnect it without refreshing.
Yeah, I'll be able to reconnect.
It stopped now. Whatever you did.
Okay, I unplugged the mic, and now I'm about to plug the mic back in.
Do a sound check.
All right. Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
It's going.
Okay, good. All right, good deal.
He said, "Oh snap!" Chris sound like he's on the ones and twos.
What up, Derek B?
What?
What it do? All right, let's see who next on this list of old Thundercats. Oh,
The Cadillac Cats.
the Cadillac Cats. Cadillac Cats. Now let me ask this question there, because I remember them. I know Heathcliff used to have like little small shorts on the inside of the show, and I remember seeing these guys. But did they ever have their own show individually? Because I think they're always tied to. Okay.
They were tied. They were tied to him.
Right.
They were tied to him. Yo, man, but when I was little, that kitten, that little kitten right there with the orange hair, used to make me smile, man.
Hey man, old Scarf and Kane didn't play that by her, bro.
This one was interesting because I watched it a couple of times, but I wasn't a big fan of these guys.
Like I say, I vaguely remember them. Well, I remember them, but I don't really remember having a lot of interest in them the way I did Heathcliff, because Heathcliff is that one dude that really stood out. I mean, these guys stood out too, because they mainly hung out in the junkyard. What is the junkyard they hung out in? The car junkyard?
Yep.
So, yeah, I really don't get the gist of what they were trying to portray when they brought these. Okay, yeah. Derek B said they used to have spin out shorts. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's her name, Cleo.
Oh, Cleo.
Don't go getting excited over there, Ivan.
Hey man, remember this was the '80s, bro. So it brought back good memories. I was like, yo, Cleo, look, you gotta meet Cleo. Nah, but the
Yo,
entire
Big
crew was
M.
cool.
What it do? All right, let's go. Let's see who's next on here. We just strolling down memory lane. Battle Cat,
Mm.
1985's best.
Man, listen. Battle Cat was was awesome. I Battle Cat was awesome. Like, to be honest, I don't even think He-Man the cartoon would have hit as hard if it wasn't for Battle Cat. Like, he contributed a lot. Granted, he's a sub character, but they like you can't see He-Man without seeing Battle Cat.
Exactly. Great point. Great point. Like,
I'm glad you said this. So let me ask you a question now. Would it have served Battle Cat any justice if they'd have actually gave a little bit more backstory on him the way they do characters nowadays in 2026? Or would that have made for a boring cartoon?
I would have, I think they did it, but I would have liked to see an origin story for him, as far as like how Prince Adam came into possession of him. Like, I would have liked to have seen an episode. I think they did do an episode, but I think something like that would have really added substance to the run.
Right.
one of the things that I always wanted to see was that it's like, did he find him when he was, somewhere like in a cave or something when they were little, and he kind of grew up with him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we obviously knew that every time he turned into He-Man, the power would go into, him, and he becomes Battle Cat. Now the cool thing for me was he was my first. He was actually my father. When he went to go get me something for my birthday, he saw Battle Cat, and he was my very first anything Motu because he just liked the tiger and he thought it was big, so he got it for me, right? And then I told him, "Oh, this is He-Man's cat. He-Man gets rides on him." So that's how I started collecting when I was a kid on He-Man.
Mm.
So he's got a special place in my heart because he was my very first He-Man character ever.
I gotta agree with you, Ivan, because I think as far as the Motu line, I do remember getting a Battle Cat that my mom found garage selling, and that was the first Motu character I had before even getting a He-Man. I had Battle Cat. Hey, he was stiff as all get outdoors. He couldn't articulate at all, but he had that carrying kit, that harness on him where you can ride him. That saddle.
And you know what used to crack me up though too? When He-Man was going through his transformation, Cringer would always say some slick shit right before he directed the beam at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they could have definitely got away with like an episode dedicated to Cringer / Battle Cat and how he came into play with He-Man.
I mean, I just looked it up, and it says a discovery: young Prince Adam found green tiger cub being attacked by a vicious saber cat in the jungle. He rescued the cub and brought him back to the palace, where the man-at-arms tended to him. So I guess when he was younger, he rescued him from the jungle, and he just kind of they were just together.
Yeah,
that's true, Derek.
Yeah, that's true. I would.
It was almost like a given that we just accepted it. You know what I mean?
What up, Gibson?
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, I'm with y'all, man. I would definitely love to see a backstory on it because you gotta think, man, this is a talking green lion, tiger rather, a talking green tiger. So
he was a bad boy. Bro.
I would have loved to have seen that. All right, next on the cat on the list is this dude. Now, I vaguely remember Panther, but did he talk at all?
Not that I remember.
And see, that's why it'd be good to have a backstory because why does Cringer talk, but he don't?
Yeah. I would like to see an origin story for Panther.
That would have been cool. I think the only reason why Cringer was able to talk was because, again, based on the explanation we just saw, he grew up in the castle, man at arms. And so, in other words, like he was a smart cat, picked up on the language, was able to speak. And the only
Or
time he lost to speak is when he got the
Panther
He-Man.
just was like he was all physical acts, and he could talk. He just would rather talk with them paws. Put them paws on you.
Or that look. That look said, all right, I'm coming for you.
Hey, I'm going through the chats here.
Oh, did it?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go and check that out then.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm definitely got to go check that out. Okay, he didn't talk. He wasn't showing a lot in the 80s because like I said, I vaguely, very vaguely remember Panther from the cartoon.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Very few episodes.
Jonathan Rose said maybe Orko did the magic to give him the ability to speak. That is possible.
Hey, that is possible. That's why we need these backstories, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's see who's up next on this list of Thundercats. Oh, Scratchy.
Bro, this dude gets no respect.
This dude was a straight ripoff of Tom, just more bloody.
Hey, I almost feel like he in blackface, man. Get this dude off the screen.
You give him the white gloves? Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm with you on that one.
every episode, this dude never could get one up, man. Every episode that they aired, he was catching them skibbity paps.
Hey, you know what? Now that you mentioned it, you're right. He never got the one up on the mouse, Itchy.
Nah. Itchy always had him in every show.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
They were just trying to do that for the comedy, though, bro. But I mean, damn, one time, give him a win.
Yeah, he no wins, bro.
Not a single one.
And this,
But
that's
I'm
from
gonna-
The Simpsons. And
Yep, that's the Simpsons.
Well, let me
Yeah,
ask y'all a theory. In chat, y'all can contribute. With the fact that The Simpsons have been on for as long as they have, which cat would be more recognizable, you think? Between Scratchy or Tom now? Now, I say that because we're older, right? But think about it in terms of the context of longevity of how long it's been on and consistently been on.
Tom.
Oh, you know what? That's a very interesting question, man, because you got to think Tom has been down through the ages just as much as Scratchy has from 1989 to because you got to think 1989 to now
To present, yeah.
is what 36, 37 years,
30-something
35
years.
years.
Yeah.
Running
But-
every Sunday.
Here's the thing about that, right? You got to remember with Tom and Jerry, most of the now parents are our age groups.
Right.
We Tom and Jerry was a safe bet. Where Itchy and Scratchy was off The Simpsons is a lot more controversial. So
Yeah.
there were a lot of parents that didn't let their kids watch The Simpsons because of all the subject matter and the way, you know. So I feel like Tom and Jerry probably had more exposure because it was more family friendly than what The Simpsons were compared to.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm telling you, but back then there was no, censorship. Dudes just slice your hands off, heads off, blood
Well,
everywhere. These dudes
the-
didn't care, bro.
Yeah, and the way that they handled violence on Tom and Jerry was a lot more palatable for kids. Like it was more in a comedic, like, yeah, he got hurt, but he didn't really get hurt. Itchy and Scratchy, you got blood, gore, organs.
You got Mortal Kombat on The
behead-
Simpsons.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
Basically,
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Did I have the? Oh, I
I
didn't
don't-
have the original.
I don't remember
remember
this
this cat.
dude. Yeah,
Hang on. I remember it because I gotta say this. I gotta truly say this. So the transition from the cartoons in the 80s going into the 90s, I would say maybe the early 90s kind of sucked just a little bit when it came to the comedic cartoons.
Mm.
Now more of your more grown up, and I was grown up, and I would say comic book based nostalgia type cartoons in the 90s was a lot better. But your comedic stuff kind of started going down the drain. It started getting really piss poor. And truthfully speaking, now that I think about it, I don't really think that there was a real good shake back for comedic type styles of cartoon. The only thing I can think of that would remotely come close to kind of shaking back the comedic style cartoons would almost be Ren and Stimpy, but even they were kind of gross to a certain extent.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's because they
There was,
started.
there was
turning
a lot
little
of
bit more gross.
adult undertones in Ren and Stimpy.
Right.
It's because again
Yeah,
the popularity of like Beavis and Butthead and that kind of like grossness. You know what I'm saying? That's what started
Right.
kicking up back in the kids in the 90s. So a lot of like the more cartoony cats like this, they started losing that flavor. You know what I mean? The old stuff still held through because there still wasn't that level of censorship yet in regards to violence and all of that. You know what I mean? But the shift in regards to the mentality of the cartoon started shifting more towards the grossness. So the Ren and Stimpy and pretty
Right.
much some of these other ones, yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can find the original look of them because Chat kind of gave him his own deal, and they was having a hard time printing them. Let me see if I can find them because like I said, I do remember this. I think he kind of falls in the line with the what was it, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and all that kind of stuff. He was kind of right along in there with them.
Some good shows there, Derek. Watched them all too.
Okay, I see him.
Oh, y'all see him?
I'm gonna put a link in the private chat.
Yeah. Let me see if I can add them over here. All right, I'll come back to him.
And what the
Yeah,
hell
but I
was he?
do-
A Lynx or something?
Now, he was a bobcat.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what he was supposed to be. He was a bobcat.
Does look like a lynx.
Yeah.
Yep. Says his name was Bunkers D. Bob. Maybe he was a mixed breed between a lynx and a bobcat.
Gargoyles was awesome. Big Easy.
Mm.
That was one of my favorites, bro.
Stimpy.
Stimpy.
Man.
This was supposed to be the era of of trying to shake back cartoons. But we gonna really, they said they was gonna really give us what we wanted in cartoon comedy and then the violence.
Yo, but these two dudes, bro, they would crack me up. Red
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna shoot a
Chihuahua.
link to Gibbs.
And then you had what was those superhero that had the toast face and he flew backwards.
The toast face that blew backwards.
Yeah, he was a superhero, but his face was two slices of toast. He had a cape on when he flew. He was flying in the air like Superman, but he flew backwards with his feet first. It was weird, man. This cartoon was psychologically weird.
Mm. Yeah, this one really told the line between kid friendly and inappropriate. Like there was so much that would just fly just under the surface. Like as a kid, you probably missed a lot of it, but any adults that were in the room watching this with the kids, they caught a lot of the shit, a lot
Right.
of the stuff.
Powdered Toast Man. He got it.
Yeah, potted toast, man. There
Powdered
you go.
Toast Man. Yeah.
Stimpy.
What is it, man? Yeah, there's a lot of thinking about it, man. There's a lot of stereotypes in that cartoon too.
Mm-hmm.
He was Chihuahua, bro. So he had to have the accent.
That cartoon was stereotypic hell, man.
Oh, you know what?
When comedy can still be somewhat comedy. Go ahead, Quest. You know what?
Nah, I
You
was
were
gonna
saying?
say, remember Dog Cat or whatever the hell it was?
Cat dog.
Cat Dog, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. The half cat, half dog that was joined together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that too.
The animation style was the same as Ren and Snippy too.
Yep. Oh shucks. All right, let's see. Who's next on this old Thundercat list?
Ooh.
Rita from Animaniacs.
I
Now,
don't remember her.
okay, so Rita, it was Rita and Runt. I think the dog name was Runt. And I don't remember what kind of dog he was, but he's a big, heavy dog. Kind of like an old sheepdog, what he looked like. And
Yes.
and she was a slick talking alley cat. I'm talking about, man, she probably talk you out of house and home if you let her. She was this was the female version of a hustler. No pun intended on the song. But this is her. The hustler of hustlers.
She was slick. It was Runt. I'm looking it up right now. It was Rita and Runt.
Rita
it
and
was.
Runt. That's right.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, this was the equivalent of a early stage IG model.
Yeah.
Basically,
If you want to put it like that, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
it's time for Animaniacs. And it's zany to the max. I still remember that joint.
Yeah.
Manu said
was
Rita
Six
was an
Timberlake.
old woman.
Rita was an old woman. Uh-oh.
SWAT cats were cool.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
we gotta get to it. My guys.
Yeah, man.
SWAT cats were cool. I love the outfits and especially everything that the plane, everything. It was just it was cool.
It was a really good show.
It was.
It was.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
The Gibster.
Look who we got in here.
The traveler himself.
What's
What
going on,
up?
brother?
What up? I can't see y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on.
You got that
Y'all
fourth
see me?
party Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, y'all can hear me good.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
hear you.
All right. Hold on. What's
Man
going
just got
on,
off the
brothers?
plane.
How y'all doing,
What
man?
up, brother?
We good,
Yeah.
man. What's going on, Gil?
They made that long. Just got back. Make that long drive, man. Just pulled in, man. We in Alabama, bro. We thought we went.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought I was going to Florida, but it's Alabama. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's going
Y'all
on,
had a
brothers?
safe trip?
Yeah, man. It was all right, bro. It was all right. Deserved. How
That's
y'all
how you
fellas
know.
doing, man?
That's how you know you got that money, man. When you have a plan and then immediately divert to something else.
Mhm.
Oh, shoot, man.
Got
Please, that's
options in
y'all boy,
cities.
man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hang out with y'all, man. Trying to get where y'all at. Shoot.
Hey, you know what it is, right? They ain't on vacation. He had to go put eyes on a new location for his mega basement that he's building.
Exactly.
He upgraded.
You know how the government
Yeah, right.
supposedly got that Iron Mountain, right? So you know that where they go in
Dude.
case of anything happening.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Man,
borrow
look at all
Gibbs
them-
joint. Gib
Let me
owns
tell
it.
you something. Look at all them displays behind y'all. I can't say nothing, man. Shoot.
We just
I'm
got
trying
a
to get
wall,
with
bro.
y'all, man.
We don't have a secret bunker with three separate layers on it, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
AKA
It's all
the Death
good.
Star. We know what's up. we
Yeah, I
we
see
get the
y'all boys
pictures
on some stuff
Facebook.
tonight.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We reminiscing, man.
Yeah, go
Going
ahead and
through
run
the
it, man. I'm gonna
ages.
see what y'all talking about, man. See what I can, what I'm saying, hang out for just a little bit. See what y'all
We on
got going
SWAT
on.
Cats. You remember SWAT Cats?
Yes, sir. I used to love SWAT Cats, man.
SWAT Cats is the most underrated TV show that was on in the 90s.
It was.
Yes, it was. Very underrated.
Hey, did they ever release? Well, in modern times, did they ever release any figures for SWAT Cats?
They did.
They did. They released some, yeah. They released a few.
Yep. They
But I
sure
think
did,
right
man.
today they cost an arm and a leg though. If you try to buy them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do a reissue, man, and also release the vehicle, the plane.
That was it.
Yeah,
That's
that
all
plane
they
was
got.
dope.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that plane was dope. It was.
I always liked them because they reminded me sort of the Batman eyes every time I looked at them because their eyes were white, and that was because of the helmet. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I just thought it was
Right.
really cool.
Hey man, this was
a
a
good
dope
show.
cat. And I'm still kind of figuring I gotta go back. I don't know, maybe if they actually had it in the show. I don't remember. But it almost like, man, they was like secret ops, or ex secret ops or something like that. The way they used to operate, man, so covertly. Because then they ran the junkyard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And then they sitting up here with a doing futuristic plane and vehicles and motorcycles and all this stuff here, man. These guys, hey, they will put hands on you, take you to Hand City in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Skibbity
That's right,
paps.
DJ.
Yeah.
I used to love the strobe light because again, everything reminded me of Batman. You know what I mean? They took ideas. You could definitely tell they took some liberties from Batman.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you can tell that. You sure can.
Derek B said, "I will spend an entire paycheck on a well-made Turbo Cat." I
I
can
don't
see
remember.
that,
Let me
bro.
look this. I gotta look
I mean,
this
he
up. I
looks
don't
sharp.
remember Turbo Cat.
I mean, that plane looks sick, dude.
Yeah, that plane was crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember Turbo Cat either, man.
I
I mean,
gotta
just
look
the
this
colors
cat
in
up.
it, the dark blue with the red, just look cool. Now this is a more modern take. They
Now,
never
I'm seeing
remade it,
something
right?
that's called Star Dog. Is it Star Dog and Turbo Cat, or is it just something totally different?
Let me see.
I don't know.
Because what I'm pulling up
DJ
said,
said Top Cat. Man, that's way back. Top Cat?
Yeah, it's Turbo
Man.
Cat.
yeah, I had Top Cat.
No, he
on here.
said Top Cat. He said Top Cat. Man, y'all probably weren't even born when Top Cat came out.
No, not
Oh,
when
no,
he
we were
came
talking
out,
about
but I
Top
remember
Cat.
watching him. He's part of the Hanna-Barbera crew that used to come
Yes,
on.
sir. Yep. Exactly. Y'all some pups.
Oh, here you go with that again.
Here we go. You starting something?
Listen.
Hey man. Yeah, y'all making fun of me last night, dog.
Hey,
Shoot,
man.
Oh, Chris,
I-
when he was saying
all I gotta
Top
say
Cat,
is-
Top Cat was the name of the plane.
Oh, Top
I mean,
Cat was the name of the plane?
Turbo
Cat.
Cat was the name of the plane.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh,
what was the
Turbo
name
Cat.
of what was the name of the actual show then?
SWAT Cats.
Yeah.
What's my cats?
Oh, okay, SWAT Cats. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Turbo Cat
All right.
was what they called the plane.
Okay, I remember now. Okay, I'm with you now.
Hey, Quest. He calling
Yeah.
us, pound puppy pups. But
Look,
have you
listen.
ever remembered hearing anybody falling up a hill? I'm just saying. Somebody
see,
told me a
so
story
hold
where they
on.
were riding a
So
bike.
so we doing this. So we doing this today, bro.
Hey,
Just
hey,
saying,
Ivan,
it's a little
Ivan.
promotion to last night.
Ivan, he on
we doing this
vacation.
today, y'all. We doing this today,
Hey,
Ivan, man.
hey, you brought it up.
Hey.
You brought it up. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Okay,
he's
we
on
doing this
vacation.
today, man.
Take it easy on Elder Unc.
Oh, okay, all right. So we taking shots today. Okay, all right. We got you.
Oh,
Hey, man.
We got you, dog. Yes, sir. Okay.
no.
The suitcase
Hey,
was open
cool.
by you. All right,
Cool,
you opened that
dog.
suitcase.
That's all right. I'm
We
finna
just-
open it even wider too.
We
Believe
just
that.
helping you
I
unpack.
got
We
it.
just
I
helping
just
you
got to
unpack.
know, Quest. If he's Elder Unc, when his birthday passes, will we call him Elder Berry?
That's all right, man. That's all right. Tell you
Now,
what, though.
Chris jumping in? Wow.
Look, Gib, you only got a couple of years on me, bro. I feel you.
Hey, listen, man. I can't help it. Y'all still drinking Similac. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, don't.
Still got milk
Similac
on your
is-
lip.
Similac good, bro. Similac good. Don't diss Similac.
Oh,
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good, brothers.
All right, let's see who else on this
Gotta have
Thundercat
fun.
list. Now, I think this was a
That's
downfall because I vaguely remember this. It just wasn't anything that caught my attention. It was trash. I think it was for
Bro, that jump
this.
L Trash Show. What is that, man?
That's what is it? Cat Scratch Trio. I remember this, man. I don't think it lasted long. I think this cartoon probably more appeased to those that was born in the mid to late 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't my thing.
or even early 2000s. Just look, what's that? Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Around
I ain't
the
never
same-
heard of.
around that like Ben 10 time
yeah.
frame. Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying. The animation style, yeah. Gib, I need a vacation throwaway, bro. Thank you. Night is complete.
Oh man,
Yeah, this was trash. I think I watched maybe like 2 episodes. Oh, this might be interesting. Oh, no, it's not. Trash. I skipped
man,
on that.
I never heard of this show, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
I think
you
I
ain't
might have
missed
seen that
nothing.
once.
Oh, here you go. Another Thundercat. This is the Thundercat. Puss in Boots.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
Boots of Legend. My
Boots of
man,
Legend.
Antonio
Puss.
Banderas.
I can't. I was never able to get behind them high heel go-go boots, bro.
Hey, he say it wasn't the boots, man. Just he's a cat with short legs, man. Come on.
Mm-mm.
This was my dude,
Look-
bro.
Look like he
This is
stole
hey.
on Prince's closet. Mm-mm.
Man, hey, look here.
It's supposed
Puss
to
in
be,
Boots put hands on you, man.
He's supposed to be like
That-
Zorro. Y'all remember
Yeah, he
Zorro?
supposed to be like Zorro,
That's
yeah.
exactly what he was. He was a
Yeah,
Zorro
this was
type.
Yeah.
from what's the old boy, the green dude?
Shrek.
Shrek, yeah.
Yeah, this was a side character that became a main character, his own movie.
Yep, became his own movie,
Yeah.
man.
At that point, man, my kids love this dude, bro. To this day, they'll still watch him.
Right.
My favorite is when he actually got Salma Hayek, you know, the other kitty cat. That's my favorite of all
Kitty,
time, man.
Kitty Southpaws.
She's in my top 3. Miss
Yeah,
Salma
her name
herself.
was her name was Kitty Southpaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, let's see who next. The GOAT.
There you go.
Who the goat?
2011 Thundercats. Thundercats Ho.
Yeah, that
I
show was
still-
pretty good though.
Man, it was real good, man.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, it's hard for me to believe that it bombed as bad as it did. A lot of people didn't like it, and I absolutely loved the way
It was a good run. I
Yeah, it
watched.
was a very
I
good
watched
run.
this. I rewatched this series at least once a year.
Yeah, that's a good show, man. But let me ask y'all this. Y'all remember that dumb Thundercat cartoon? They look like little cartoon
Oh,
characters.
mhm.
The one that
Yeah.
You talking about?
What
you
the
talking
heck?
about Thundercats Ho?
Yeah,
Yeah, what the
They
heck
tried-
was they
they
thinking
tried.
about when they did that, dog?
They were
What was
trying
I'ma
to
tell
that?
you-
get the kids into that, man. They were
Yeah,
just
that
trying to
was-
get
what they was thinking
views.
about.
Man, bro,
y'all
they messed that
remember-
whole thing up.
Y'all remember they did the Teen Titans that way too?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did, man. Yeah, that was horrible, dog.
Yeah.
But see, the
But you
one
know
thing
what?
I'll
I kind of
argue,
used to watch the Teen Titans, though. I
Teen
kind of used
Titans
to
were
watch
funny.
them.
Teen Titans
Yeah.
were funny, and they actually made it funny and almost brought it. Like at first, they tried to make it serious. It didn't do so well. Then they started changing it over to like more comedy stuff, and
Right.
that kicked ass. That was actually pretty funny. I still watch some, because my kids were into the funny Teen Titans. You know what I'm saying? They'll do some funny stuff with the '80s references, things like that. But the only reason I think this bombed was because, to be honest with you, the first original generation of Thundercats fans, us,
Yeah,
because
Exactly.
a lot of us, when they started the remake, we were already complaining like, nah, man, you can't beat the original, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then, you know what I mean, there wasn't enough, I think, promotion from the OGs
Well, they.
that I think it brought it down.
I think halfway through the first season, because the first season was a long season. I think it was what 16, 17 episodes or something.
no, it's
Um,
more
they-
than that,
they-
Quest.
Yeah, they canceled it before, like, I think it was probably like 8 to 10 episodes in, and they had already canceled it. Obviously, they showed whatever else they had already made, but they didn't really give this show a proper chance, man.
No, they didn't.
And it's a shame.
This came
because-
on Cartoon Network, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
And
Cartoon Network had a good
it was
line.
good too because you got a lot of
Mhm.
backstories on stuff. Like it really expanded on the characters a lot. This was well done to me. I don't understand why I didn't make it.
Even the animation was
Yeah, I
good.
don't either. Yeah, animation was real good, actually.
Yeah.
Like even
Exactly,
the
John.
flashback scenes where like they showed where how his father had stolen the first jewels or whatever, and they made the glove for the first. Like it was a really good show, man.
It was.
That's interesting. All right, let's go on. Let's go on. Who's next on the Thundercat list?
I actually think it would be good on
We
like
have-
if they launched it on Netflix.
The OG.
That's the OG.
OGs.
Classic. What else is there to say? Classic.
Again, man, I don't know what it was, man, but I like a lot of ladies that look like cats. Cause Shatara, bro, I had something for Shatara too, bro.
Hey,
Chloe
hey,
and Shatara.
you trying to sleep on the sofa tonight, ain't you, brother?
Hey, man.
Well, how do you feel about Selena Kyle?
Selena Kyle, Catwoman, man.
shoot.
That's probably what got me into
Catwoman, no joke
Catwoman
now.
was Shatara and
Yeah.
Chloe.
No, he ain't. I gotta say, what nailed me to Catwoman was Michelle Pfeiffer's first interpretation of her.
Mm-hmm.
That leather.
Yeah.
That
That
leather.
suit.
Yes,
The Halle Berry Catwoman sucked.
it did. I didn't like that one. I liked her playing Catwoman, but it sucked.
That mother was like,
Which one? Halle Berry?
Yeah,
yeah, sucked.
Yeah.
That mother was ill trash. Oh,
yeah, that movie was.
What?
trash.
Outfit wasn't so bad
Yeah.
on Holly, but the story behind it was.
Yeah, the right
Ugh.
whoever wrote that one. I
yeah,
hope they
it was
lost their
horrible.
job.
To be honest with you, what's her name? Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoe Kravitz, in the latest The Batman wasn't bad either.
Oh,
Yeah.
That one was
Eric
okay.
Bogus said he only hearing Chris. Oh. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
hear
hear
you.
you.
Can you hear us?
Y'all
Check,
hear
check,
y'all.
check.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
I'm
hear you.
just saying,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
All right, let's see. That was an OG right there. There was a GOAT. Thundercats was the originators of it. But let's see who could be some potential honorable mentions.
Sylvester as a Thundercat?
Heck no. Heck no, bro. No, sir.
Come on, man.
Man, please.
Man, look
Man.
here. Look.
That joker
Look,
used
yeah.
to get whooped by Tweety Bird. Come on.
Yeah, hey, but even Tweety said used to call him he was a bad old putty tat.
Man, that joker just get whooped by Tweety, bro. Come on,
By the
man.
time he finished saying the word thunder, the entire screen would be full of spit, though.
You ain't lying. Full of spit, yeah. He couldn't even get it out.
Thunder.
That joker be stuttering left and right.
Hey, don't
Man,
do my
that
boy
joker
like
be
that.
stuttering.
Sylvester was tough, man.
Man, that joker be spitting all on the screen trying to say Thundercats hole.
One's ability to take a whooping don't mean that you're tough. It just means you're adorable.
Oh, that's cold,
Man.
All right. So y'all saying Sylvester won't make the cut. All right, what about this one?
Nah, not Pink Panther, man. He too laid back.
Come on,
Yeah.
smooth criminal.
That
I
joker
think he-
too laid back, dog.
I think he could have been chilling with Pantera, but no, he's too smooth.
Yeah, he too smooth, dog.
He would have probably been sneaking away from the battle.
Hey, he almost looked like
Talking
Cameron.
smack.
Shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does like Cameron. Pink Panther was the Billy D of cartoons.
Mm.
Yeah, he was. He was smooth, man. He was
Yeah,
smooth.
he was.
All right, let's see who else would be some good honorable mentions as far as being the more Thundercats.
Oh no.
Anybody remember this one?
No.
Eek the
Mm-mm.
cat.
I do remember Eek, but yeah,
No, I
he
remember
couldn't
him,
go.
but he was lame though. He kind of
Yeah.
lame, dog.
I don't think I ever watched the show. I remember seeing the commercials, but
I will tell you this: watching it as a kid, the show was very interesting, and hindsight is 2020 is actually funny because he had a 300+ pound girlfriend too. So
Oh
he
yeah, I
was
remember that show now.
he was the shallow Hal of cartoon, literally.
Oh,
He
hell
was.
Oh my goodness.
DJ said
All right.
Pink Panther can work for Munra. I can see that. He be
Ooh.
twisting words around, making people think.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
mm.
What
Oh,
y'all
hell
think about
yeah.
old Beers?
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's a demon. All right, he's a beast.
This dude, bro,
Mhm.
I could definitely see him going against the Thundercats.
Actually, he's OP. He's OP.
Yeah. I mean, this dude
Overpowered.
is a freaking god, bro.
Yes, he is.
Pissed
I
me
could
off
see
when
him
he was
as a
trying to fight him.
Mumra. I could see him as a Mumra stand-in.
Yeah.
I
Like
can see
maybe
that
after
too.
they finally defeat Mumra, then he shows up as one of the gods that Mumra prayed to.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that too. That would definitely be a good crossover. All right, let's see who else we got on here. Anybody remember this? Meow 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 meow.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Don't know who that is.
It says
Never
came
seen
out 2019. I don't remember. I definitely don't remember this.
I don't.
But apparently he was a top pick. This got to be from them those late 90s, early 2000 born babies here, because I don't remember them.
I will say this for Cartoon Network, bro. I mean, they did have some original characters. The originality that Cartoon Network produced, bro, was really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they actually wrote some good characters.
Well,
Again, it
Yeah,
was
they
just so
did.
many, and it was so obscure because it was a cable network, right?
after the
Mhm.
90s, I would say Cartoon Network kept the cartoon world afloat. Like they carried pretty much children's entertainment up through the 2000s.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I
That's a
agree
I
good
with
agree.
that.
Because I'm saying there
Hey,
was
do it
I
still
think that
come
was
on
lost.
today? Do it still come on, or they took it off the air?
No, they took it
Cartoon
off there.
Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cartoon
It is.
Network just went
No,
away.
Cartoon Network is still a channel. At least up here, it's still a channel. But
Yeah.
a lot of their program, a lot of their good, what we would probably deem as good program, is they'll still do the Cartoon Network After Dark, or I forgot what the hell it was called.
Is it
Yeah, I
Adult
know you
Swim?
talking about
Adult Swim.
Adult
Adult
Swim.
Swim,
Yeah,
yeah.
Adult Swim. Yeah.
They'll still do the. They just brought Adult Swim back. I want to say within the last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I need to check
But-
that out then. Okay.
but they do a lot of now. They do a lot of like the Teen Titans Go and stuff like that. What the hell is the name of that dude where he time travels with his uncle and they did the bit about the lightsaber dropping through to
Oh,
the
you
court.
talking about Rick and Morty?
Rick, yeah, they do a lot of that stuff now.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next.
My
Last
man.
but not least,
Exit stage right.
exit stage
Exit
right.
stage right.
Even.
Exit
Yep.
stage right.
Little snagger. Snagger push, man. That joke
Now I
funny,
can see
man.
him as a Thundercat, and every time something about to go down, he kind of backpedal and step to the rear to avoid any trouble.
Man, that joker a
Hey,
coward,
man,
man.
like, he said he-
Snark probably braver than
Hey,
him.
he said he wasn't no coward, man. He was a gentleman. And gentlemen don't
Man,
get
that
their
joker
hands
exit
dirty.
stage left. Exit stage left, man.
Exit
Come on,
stage
bro.
left.
Yeah.
No one gets
You know
their
what that
hands dirty. I gotta
Hey.
go.
He was tactically evasive, is what he was.
That's it.
That's what he was.
Yeah, he was tactical, all right.
Hey, his theory was he who doesn't fight live to fight another day.
Yeah, that joker was tactical, all right. Yeah, he will.
That
Oh,
dude, bro.
shit. I think that's the last one. Yep, that was the last one right there.
So
Like it
after,
was-
so question, they haven't remade or done anything with Thundercats since 2011, right?
No, they have not.
Okay.
I
Well,
wish they would.
no, that's not true. They
do.
released another one. Hold on, I got it.
We ain't talking about Thundercats Go, are you? Thundercats Ho, are you?
Mm-mm. There, I
Alright.
believe there was 3
like in terms of,
iterations of Thundercats. There was the original. They did 2 runs. Where the hell is it? Hold on.
now from what I hear, they're planning on doing something now. What, Netflix or something?
A movie, yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yep. Oh wait, no, not that's Voltron. I'm thinking about.
Now I know they redid Voltron, and that wasn't, and that's like it's kind of getting the treatment that that 2011 got for Thundercats. Like it's
Okay,
decent
Thundercats
enough,
rule.
but people are not watching it because they're still maintaining to the OG.
I mean, they did Voltron twice, though.
Yeah. Have you guys checked out the Netflix He-Man or the Masters of the Universe?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good show.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you guys are right. There was the 85 version of Thundercats, and then there was the 2011. So, and then the Thundercats Go shit.
That lame
First Kingdom was
Thundercats
good.
go. Man, come on, bro.
Yeah. I never watched it.
You ain't lying. I never watched it either.
Terrible.
Yeah. I didn't even like the team.
I tell y'all what, I made sure I sent all y'all the figures, though.
that's
See, there you go being petty again.
yeah. What's going on with you, man?
Know what I do? How about I send Ivan and doggone Quest some figures, the Thundercat Go figures. You know what I'm saying? Since
Yeah, I think
y'all
they'll like it, man.
showing
You
out
said,
last night. Yeah, I think they will like it. I think
you
I will
said
send them to y'all.
because we were very young.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he
might
said.
just send them to y'all for real though. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
might
I'm
How
just
gonna give
do
you a
how
that.
funny ass
how I
gag
get
gift.
in this, man?
Hey man, y'all showed out last night, bro. You know what you
Hey,
did.
listen, listen. It was you started some things and then
Oh
it just
boy.
rolled down the hill. Or excuse me, for
That's
you
all right,
uphill.
man. That's all right. Oh, that's all right, Alvin, man. You know how it is, dog. Hey, I'm
Well,
taking some
so
strays
Gibbs,
tonight. That's cool.
how was the move? Was it like this? You the
Hey,
man,
I
Gibbs.
was gonna
I
That's
t-
swear,
funny,
bro.
I
man.
was gonna tell y'all
Hey,
another story, but I'm gonna say that for another time, though.
and listen, when you was telling that story, watch it. I was supporting you. It was somebody in this group that will be
Yo, Quest.
remain. I'm not saying that who it
Yo,
was,
Quest.
but
So
somebody
Yeah,
you
started it.
just
Quest.
gonna throw me under the bus and then get in and put it in reverse, huh?
I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying who it
Yeah.
was, but then he started to move. All I remember was talking about somebody driving a Model T and starting to crank in that joint on the big
Oh
rig.
yeah,
That's all I
yeah. That was
remember.
Quest. That was
That's all
Quest
I
all day.
remember.
That hey, yeah, I got Quest. I tell you what,
Hey,
Quest. I'm gonna send you a whole stack of Rodimus Prime, dog.
hey,
So
Ivan, I
my
hope you wake up to a dry Jerry curl tomorrow.
man, bro, that's painful, bro.
Oh boy.
See, Manu was like exit stage left.
Uh-huh.
That's stage left even.
That's funny, man.
Hey, Mono, we ain't trying to hear that. Spock, we know you could have teleported.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
exactly. Beam me up.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't do it, bro.
I don't see nobody comments, dog. So y'all gotta excuse me if they saying something.
Oh, yeah. You on your phone? You ain't gonna. I
He
don't think you're
said
gonna be able to
Thundercats.
see no
So
video.
awesome optimist just said Thundercats Go was trash. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the worst Thundercats ever, man.
Yeah. So for those that's out there, Jonathan Rowe had mentioned it, but I was actually thinking about it when I was doing this one. I am gonna do one called I don't know if I'm gonna call it the Pound Puppies or not, but it's gonna be the top dogs of 60s to current. And since talking about Cartoon Network, I think I'm gonna do one based on stuff that Cartoon Network did too. We call it the Cartoon Network, trying to see what everybody remembers on that one. So that's some interesting topics to talk about.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think that's gonna be real
Yeah.
cool.
an honorable mention that and that was because my kids got me into it, and it is funny, is Gumball. If you guys watch Gumball on Cartoon Network,
Yeah, Gumball funny, man.
Gumball is hilarious,
Man,
bro.
Yeah, that show
And the
funny as
and
a
the
mud,
reason
isn't that
dog.
about
and the
a
reason I love
cat and a
that show,
fish?
there's a lot of '80s references. If you notice, they go
Yeah,
back, and they also go
yeah,
back
they
to like
do.
what you call it, Dragon Ball Z. They have a lot of Dragon Ball
Yep.
Z references. You could tell who the writers of that show were definitely '80s and '90s kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gumball was funny, man. That show
Gumball is
had
just
me
freaking
cracking up.
stupid. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that show had me cracking up, man.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah,
It's
Gumball just
straight
stupid,
stupid.
man.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, he's
Gumball.
stupid. Yeah, he's
One
stupid,
of my
dog.
Yeah, one of my favorite episodes in Gumball was the anime fight between the mom and the friend. Remember where they actually did it
Yeah.
like anime style?
Uh-huh.
That was
Yeah,
sick,
that jump
bro.
was funny, man. That jump was hilarious. That's when Cartoon Network was at their pinnacle, man, back then, though.
And they're like,
Mhm.
you can find it, and like just how they mess with like the different characters. The one scene where
Yeah.
did you see the one where I always forget the giant, the dude that looks like Sasquatch? That was
Yeah.
remember when he fell asleep and was dreaming? He thought he was small, so he was going up and down. He was actually destroying the city while he was sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That jump was so funny, dog. That was
That
so,
had me
man,
in
that's so
tears,
funny, man. That show was funny, man.
bro. It was definitely
Man, that was
comedy.
funny.
You want to laugh?
Did
Quest?
y'all
Watch
like
it.
that?
It's worth it.
I'm
Did,
gonna check it
did
out.
y'all like the regular? You remember that show, the regular show? Did y'all ever watch that?
Regular show, I remember that.
Yeah.
Let me answer
And my
this one.
son got
Hey,
me into a lot of these shows.
Awesome
Yeah.
Prime 17. We did have Pink Panther on here. We did. He
Yeah.
made it in the club.
And we did it twice. We mentioned him as a potential, enemy of the Thundercats because he was so smooth.
That's
Definitely
right.
would have run as a villain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, hey, y'all, that is our time. We thank y'all for joining us this Friday.
It was fun.
Join
man.
us next time. Well, we will run that thing back, man, for another one. Who knows? It may be the Pound Puppy. Who's going to be the Pound Puppy? The Top Dogs or cartoons, or we may do the Cartoon Network. You just never know on Let's Talk About It. But one thing for sure and 10 things for certain, we going to talk about it. Y'all have a good weekend, man. Y'all be careful out there. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And we'll see y'all next time.
take care of them ladies in your life, man. Mother's Day is Sunday, so y'all better do right, man.
Yeah,
they
do right.
They put
Yeah.
up with us 365, bro. Make sure y'all do right.
Hey, don't be like some of my friends that say that they wife ain't they mama. So don't do that. Take care of them mothers.
Mine's gonna be
Hey.
painful, man. She already told me we're going to IKEA tomorrow, so I know I'm gonna come out crying.
Y'all better do right.
Oh
this
man, let me tell you something, Ivan. That's a day's trip right there, buddy.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I'm prepping, but it's Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Take care of your ladies, man. Take care of your ladies, your mom, any special ladies, mothers, sisters, daughters. If some of y'all grandparents, man, take care of them young ladies Sunday, man. Hey, we'll see y'all next time.